don't even know how to see the account.
Bruh, that's a frog. Okay. I guess I'll introduce myself. Hello, everyone. This is also Dejo, aka Dylan. Uh, I'm here just to watch what happens. I've been always into miniature painting, but I've never gotten into it yet. Would you like to go, Skeg? I guess Skeg's not here. Fang.
My voice is shot right now.
That's very fair.
I've been having to yell and scream at people all week. My voice is shot.
You've been screaming at people?
Hell yeah.
Me.
I get my man voice out.
Yeah, I did at least. I picked red. Fang? What did you pick?
Violet.
No, I said Fang. Yeah.
Sure.
Pick a color.
I like turquoise.
A very distant turquoise.
Lightish blue, yeah.
uh,
Hello, the Skag. Where are you?
blue. Like light blue. Light blue.
Skag spawn.
Skeg spawn.
I am here.
Skag spawn.
Oh my god, he spawned.
Another color?
Yeah, ask Skag spawn. What color? If she's not in bed.
Yeah, she's already in bed. But she
Oh.
would say pink. Pink. She would definitely say pink.
Bet. Ah.
I don't think you can get any closer to her favorite color. That will definitely work.
Yes. Probably.
Sure.
What do you need white for?
Your gelatinous blue? I don't know. It's wherever you have it. Oh, Skeg, did you want to introduce yourself for the stream? He's gone again. God damn boner.
I'm here. I've actually just been playing with the microphone to see if I could get it to stop picking up everything.
That's fair.
Yes.
It is a very, quite a nice microphone.
Yes.
Oh God.
But I am Skeg, aka Beardo, and I'm here for the entertainment of the night of Darkish's painting.
I'm here until my dinner arrives.
I like how things just like I'm just here until my food arrives.
None of those are turquoise. Turquoise is like a greenish blue. Yeah.
Hold on, she's looking.
Yeah, none of those are turquoise.
None of those are turquoise, apparently.
All right. Hey, look for something that like seafoam.
Or just mix the two colors. Do the old trick where you like just
Yeah, that light green on the table there might mix well with one of the blues
yeah, that's what I was
to make it
thinking.
turquoise.
You need to put a turquoise in chat.
Yes,
Okay.
you need to join.
Join.
You need to join. Create a profile sheet,
A profile sheet.
a character sheet.
Yes, you definitely need to make a character.
Have them.
Everyone has requested it.
That is true. Your hands are a little. You're like we can't see the token if that's your objective for us to see it. There you go.
Yeah, right there.
It looks really nice. Where'd you get it from? You built it?
He made it.
Oh my god, it's so nice.
I'm curious what ours look like. Has he
Turquoise.
Beardo's seen a lot of
Yeah.
things that we haven't.
uploaded? Wait, is this?
Hey, don't be hating.
She uploaded into the chat.
I'm
What
not even
turquoise?
hating, I'm just stating facts.
Okay, that's very valid. You definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
There are things that I have seen with the stream stuff that no one else has seen.
Yeah, I don't even really care, honestly. You know I don't care about anything. As long as I'm having fun and hanging out with friends.
Right? And I mean that's what 90% of this is.
Yeah.
90% of it is us having a good time. The other 10% is Dark trying to kill us.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, isn't that like
Yeah.
the job of the DM?
No, it's not. The job of the DM is to tell a story,
I know.
not to kill the players.
Actually, speaking of good stories, I think that what happened yesterday was a really good story. They agreed with me. They were like, "That was a really good story." And I felt good about myself. I was like, "Damn, I'm a really good storyteller. I can't wait until next campaign so I can finally voice more than the cackling idiot in the woods or the undead guy." You know what I mean?
See, I don't do good with voices.
I try my best because of the fact that I want to be a voice.
You get what you get, or you buy me a voice mod.
I am terrible with voices as well. Don't feel bad. What?
Hmm?
It is the most bullshit I've ever heard.
Me?
Bullshit. Now, where's the pizza?
It's arriving.
That's bullshit. Now, where's the pizza?
Yeah,
That is
she just essentially said, "Shut up and get my food."
That's exactly what
That
you
is the most. That is the most like. That is just like me when I'm off track. I'm just like, now stop being a bitch and where's the food?
I want it all. My pizza's here. I want it all. The pizza's here.
Stop! You're making me hungry for pizza.
I wonder if they saw each other. And we're like, what the hell?
Oh,
I like to order from two separate places, like two separate pizza places, and
Let's
then
see
on
them
the,
race against each other.
on the notes say I'm only paying for whoever gets here first.
That's what I was thinking. It's a race.
Yep.
Have you ever taken two phones and called two different pizza places?
I have not, but I have called two different Chinese places. I called two different Chinese places, and you know it works.
Pizza
I'll just
Hut.
say
Yes. Pizza Hut is the OG.
I
For
mean, like
stuffed
I've
crust.
had pizza. I've had Pizza Hut when I was younger, but I only had it like once.
Pizza Hut is the OG for stuffed crust.
Okay, yes,
I don't.
but
Really, I'll,
throw away the rest of the pizza.
I'll be.
I mean, yes, but
I'll be honest. No,
stuffed
the
crust
pizza,
was
Pizza Hut
delicious.
pizza is good. But the thing is,
Did you just say that Pizza Hut pizza is good?
it's decent.
Yeah, so it's cardboard covered in tomato paste.
It's not like cardboard. What kind of fucking
Right.
what kind of fucking Pizza Hut are you eating? No, I don't. Give me a second. Yeah, it's because my dad's agreeing with you guys. You gotta shake. It's also because he was saying I have to shave. He has a running joke with me that he calls because anytime I have like a little like bit of hair and it's like that little bit of whiskers that like you see in those old kung fu movies, like the
Look at a goat. That little hair. It's a goat. Little goat.
my dad will have a running joke where it's like those like those senseis or like the master kung fu artist in like old like kung fu movies, like long beard, but do you see a little bit of whiskers sometimes? That's kind of like that basically what happens when my facial hair kind of grows out, and he always calls me Mr. Fuji. Yeah, so he'll call me Mr. Fuji for like the entire like week. Oh shit. Hey Aaron, welcome to the stream. Yeah.
You got to conquer the amateur scene before you worry about going pro.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna. Do you see it again? Oy, 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 oy. But yeah, my dad was agreeing with you. I think Pizza Hut is not the best, but it's okay. No, but I never said it was the best. I just said it was decent. Don't put words in my mouth that I haven't said. That's true. Probably because they're putting more effort into it. And they don't have millions and millions of dollars just to lie back on because they're a $1 million company. They kind of have to make sure their food is good to keep the customers. Because that's a pretty shitty place if it still is really bad food if they're like a local place, you know what I mean, and not a big like brand. Because I have a few local pizza places near me, and they're all pretty good. And no, they're not Pizza Hut quality. Before anything said, no, they are. They are far better.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, actually, pizza. Talking about pizza brings up a story that my friends told me. Uh-oh. Let me try refreshing this stream because it lagged on my end. It's lagging on my end. Hmm. Yeah, it's lagging a bit.
You might need to turn the Discord screen share off.
Yeah, you might want to do that.
It's probably being a little taxing on your computer.
That's definitely true. There it is. Now it's catching up.
Yep. I figured that's what it was.
Yeah, it's catching up. Still a little laggy. It's still a little laggy, but like all the hardware and all that is catching up slowly.
Yeah.
So I think you're good now. Yeah, sharing sharing to multiple different people. So the story. My friends, they were telling me how like what was it? I used to play in a group in Tuesdays. I've stopped talking to them since I stopped playing with them because
Okay.
they're not good people to me. But when I did know them, they were decent. So basically, they told me a story. They went to a nearby fair. I don't know what fair it was, but like it was like a fair or carnival, something like that. And they had some of the food. They had some of the pizza, and when they had some of the pizza, it was like so greasy that like it basically flooded it. You know what I mean? And like the cheese would just fall off without even a touch. So they took a bite, and there was they were a group of like 6 or 7. All but one person got sick. They got food poisoning from that shit. And I was just like, "Did you seriously?" And they were like, "Yeah, we got food. All of us got food poisoning except the one dude who eats like a bunch of shit. Like that's probably not healthy for you." I was like, that's interesting. Yeah, it is surely scary. Hey, Aaron. E. Oy, oy. Okay, you have any funny stories about pizza?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Other than like my kids don't actually eat pizza.
Don't?
They eat like everything that's part of pizza, but if you put it together as pizza, they won't eat it.
Oh, they have the same problem as me where like sometimes you just don't like the mixture of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it's just been a thing with me for like ever. Like there's certain like combinations I cannot take.
Right.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you for the follow.
Yes, thank you.
But yeah, there's just like some things I cannot like eat together. And there's a lot more than you would actually think. Like it's annoying how much I don't like combinations of certain foods.
Oh,
Like if you guys met me in person, you'd see how lit like my very small selection of food that I actually enjoy every day, and you'd be like, "Damn, your diet is like disgusting. You need to get like a diet." And I just agree with you, and then continue to eat a fucking burger while I'm munching on like 3 burgers, like from what is it? Yeah. Can you explain to us what's happening right now with your painting, Darkish? Because I know there's like different. Because I know there's a lot of like things, like sub. What is it? What is the right word I'm looking for?
What's that?
Techniques.
What that look like? You can talk.
Ooh, that looks really good.
Looks like a frog, right?
Yeah. What's
That's a goblin.
so that means it's a mean frog? It's a mean frog?
It's not a. Well, I guess it's kind of a mean frog. It is
It's
poison.
poisonous. I would consider poisonous to be very mean.
No, not if it's being used in self-defense.
Oh, that's fair. Aaron, do you think you have anyone you would like to spread the stream to? We would very much appreciate fellow D&D lovers to join.
Absolutely.
Oh, and if you want to be in the Discord as a talking shadow and part of our community where we can all communicate and keep you up to date with how the streams are going and what happens and all that
Ow, did you take
and future events, if you just go down and click on the Discord link or the image of the Discord logo and you'll be sent to the Talking Shadows Discord, where you can communicate with us and other viewers of this stream. Spicy Frog. Yeah, wait. Yeah, that's actually. Now I want to make a character that only calls like poisons like just spice. Like if they look at like a poisonous snake, it's just a spicy snake. Yo, that snake's got spice. Okay, that would be a great character. I've been actually thinking of a character idea that like I don't know if I want to say it because if I ever use it with this group, I don't want you guys to know the gimmick already. I kind of want to say it. You'll probably forget honestly. But if okay, so my character idea, if I ever get to use it, it's a funny one. It's basically a half orc barbarian who is convinced that the wording "you are bright" it is smart, but it doesn't. If you're bright, you're smart. So he'll grab a bunch of jewelry or a bunch of things that would emit light, so he becomes brighter. so he, so in his head, he's becoming smarter by becoming more and more bright.
Meet him. I will cast. What is it?
I feel like that's a really funny idea.
I can't remember. Continual flame. I'll cast it on him
Yeah, right.
because it won't hurt him, but he'll shed bright light forever.
Your mic's a little bit low. The purple. Ooh. Yeah, it does.
Those looks like feathers that came from a Daedra.
I'm not purple.
It's close enough.
I'm not blue either. No, that honestly kind of annoyed me because I was like, come on, man, stop calling me blue. I'm not blue. I die. Yeah,
If you were a blue bear, you would be able to fly.
it's a meme. Wow. Wow.
You could have been a solid black Aarakocra,
Ye-
and then you would be able to fly.
yeah, but I was mainly going for the fact that he's a Kenku and he can't normally speak.
True.
And he can mimic. I don't care about flying. Being able to fly is cool, but it's not like a necessity. But you gotta remember, Deijo's different.
I'll definitely agree with that. He is definitely different.
He's built different.
Yeah, winglets.
All right, all right.
Even
Ha ha
penguins
ha.
have wings,
Penguins, but they don't get to use them.
but they still have them.
I. Well, they still have feathers. Listen, all I need is those metallic wings, and I'm back to my roots. I could just take them. I could.
Think about it. The owner of the shop could literally take everything else and just modify their body and come after you, and it would literally be like a millipede with swords in each hand.
Yeah.
I think that would be a little more scary than a bird that couldn't fly being able to fly.
I would.
Oh,
Wait, isn't me?
as soon as that thing shows up, Skeg's disassociating with Daedra altogether. Like, who is this
What?
guy? I've never seen him before.
No, I'm not actually gonna steal him.
Well,
I
not only
care
that, you
less.
would also still, even if you did steal him, you would also have to find somebody to do the surgery in order to implant them.
Yeah, and then I would get pretty caught pretty quick.
Well, I mean, even then, I mean, I'm sure there's not many people that can, do that type of surgery for you. Because if there was, gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Yes.
Hmm. Yeah. I feel like we already made a bad decision, or at least I did, by agreeing to pay the price.
Oh, with your.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's gonna come back to bite us.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but I know it's gonna come back to bite us. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the deal was with the information I've gathered, He just wants, from what you said at least, he just wants me to me and my party to ignore one event of his choosing, and just ignore it completely. Don't bother looking at it. Don't bother interacting with it. Just ignore it. Let it be. Let it happen.
What happens if the other party members decide to not?
Bear my warning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did one. Give me a second. Aaron's asking a good question. Aaron, yeah, it's Skeg. Skeg's the. I can barely hear him too.
Oh,
I.
thing back up. Is that better?
Yeah. What was we saying? Oh yeah, if one of the party members don't just like heed my warning, or at least like agree with just ignoring it, at that
Right.
point it doesn't really stop any of you guys. It just makes it to where I'll probably lose my powers or pay a higher price.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what my prediction is. If for some reason I were or the party members were to interact with the situation and interrupt and break the deal that we set up, it would either end in me losing my powers and becoming, I don't even know, or a higher price being paid. Which, if it's a higher price, that would be very scary.
I mean, yes and no. I mean, depending, because it also depends on, and I'll say this, as Skeg, it honestly depends on what the situation is that he expects us to ignore. I mean, because certain things, I might be willing to ignore. Other things, it's going to be a hard no.
Yeah. With what's been going on, I think it's going to be something real drastic.
Yeah, I'm assuming that it will be as well. And with that, again, depending on what it is, especially with our alignments and everything, I think most of us kind of fall into the same area or fairly close to each other with our alignments. I think that that might play a factor into it as well, because if it has something to do with killing a bunch of innocent people and he wants us to ignore that, that's probably not going to happen. But then again, at the same time, if it's a bunch of people that that who knows? I mean, if I'm not going to know about it, then yeah, screw it. I'll ignore it. But it's one of those things where it all depends on what is actually to be ignored. And also you have to think about, like, yes, that is your patron, but what happens if one of our deities drops in and is like, look, you're going to be put to a test. You're going to have to act on this test. If not, there will be consequences type deal.
Yeah. Which
not
one?
seeing it yet.
Yeah, a little bit.
More blue.
Figure out where he's mixing. Oh, there.
Yeah. It's probably already mixed at this point.
I think she sent a picture of what turquoise looks like.
Did she?
In Talking Shadows.
Oh.
Is that turquoise?
I would say that's cyan.
Yeah. Turquoise is. Nope, that's turquoise. Yeah. This is look at this image that I found about with turquoise. It's a very if you literally search up turquoise, it's the same exact picture. So yeah, that's turquoise. Or wait, then there's this. So that's more. So, because then there's this. There's like a similarity chart, and then there's like a Celestia, Aquamarine, Aqua. That's what that one looks like. Teal
Well,
and then there's
that's
turquoise.
that right there is where turquoise gets its name, is because it is from the
Turquoise rock.
the rock or the, I guess it's a rock again, a stone.
Well, we'll just go based off. We'll just go based off of what Emma sent. So the Aqua. Uh, Again, everyone watching stream, thank you for coming in. I hope this is entertaining enough. Uh, we should find. Whoa. I thought I heard some knocks at my door. I'm gonna. It looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna
Yeah.
give me a second.
Might add a little bit of white to it. Yeah. Just like 2 little drops. Uh-oh. I'd say that looks pretty good. They might be eating. Man. Everybody with their pizza. Yeah. Right? Nah, I think we'll still be all right. Um, What about the frog's eyes as like the base of it? You get what I'm saying? Like where you could add another color to its eyes to get it a little more precise, but have the base of the eyes being turquoise, or the whites of the eyes, so to speak. I will once it comes in, or once it comes up on my side, I should say. He said frogs have yellow eyes. Yeah. So I was thinking about like just as like part of their eye, like where the what's it called? Like the iris will still be the yellow or red, but having the back of the eye and everything be like a white base. Right. I don't know because I'm looking at a tree frog right now that has like a almost a turquoise colored eye, and then it's more like a black slit on the side. Side to side. Well, actually, I guess it depends on the frog because some are up and down, some are side to side. That is true. It is D&D. High on the camera. Yeah, you were a little high. That's better. Oh, you already. Oh, yeah, you threw the orange in there. That's right, the bottom of the mouth. You could also put some orange around the toes, or do you want to call it that? I mean, at least it's not the dragon today. Did we lose Fang and Daedro?
No, I'm just eating.
Oh, okay. Just stuffing his face still.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Aaron, if nobody has said it or not, we also are going to be live streaming our actual D&D sessions on Fridays. Usually it'll be around, I think, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. And they'll usually run until around midnight or a little later, depending on how long our session decides to go that night.
Oh yeah, thank you, Renegade, for the follow. It's looking real good. I was getting some Cheez-Its. Sorry, I'm a Cheez-It addict. And I'm not and I'm not recovering.
I don't blame you. All right, Daedro, now that you're back over here, I'm
Yeah.
going to step away for a little bit. If you can take over chat for a minute.
Keeping an eye on it, you mean?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, yeah. So if there's questions or either questions or comments or yeah, if you know somebody decides that they want to suggest a color, then
yeah.
let Dark know. Yep. All right, and I will be back in a little bit.
Go ahead. I think he already did Gig already say brown and black or brown or black? Oh, he was remarking that the frogs have yellow eyes or red, also brown or black. Ooh, did you know there's Aaron's saying how he watched a video where somebody pronounced dragon as Dragon. Dargons. Skeg needs to tell that story when he gets back. A friend of his called dragons Dargons. I mean, that's like the same thing when when you mess up somebody's like last name when you call like a Millie Miller. You know what I mean? Like you just add an extra few letters. The frog is a material girl. Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize Aaron Millie. Huh? I think it was red. I think you what you found was succubus red. That hurts. What hurts your soul, renegade? The the fact that somebody mispronounced dragon. Oh, yo, you know what? Speaking of which, Skeg, I saw a video. It was like a funny comedy skit, but like kind of makes sense because he was just like, what was it? He was. It was two people saying you. So you learn in sentences. Like you're a visual learner, and the other person goes like, yeah, but you're like an audible learner. He's like, yeah. And then somebody comes in and goes like, what are you guys talking about? And they're both like, but the ways we learn. So they keep remarking to each other, and the one who can audibly learn things just goes like, wait, you have no input in this. You're dyslexic. You like learn everything in a 3D space mentally. And the visual learner is just like, wait, what? Basically explains that's why they get their letters mixed up because they'll switch them. It was a very funny skit, I think. No. Yeah, and it was just stating. It was just stating that it's interesting. It's not. It wasn't like to make fun of him. It was stating interesting stuff, like because it makes a lot of interesting like skits about like what is it? People with ADHD, aka myself, and most of this party. That is true. Yo, what if like okay, hear me out here. Hear me out. What if who's the guy who invented gravity? Oh, I like watched a few episodes. Oh yeah, he does. He does. He does. I remember that. Got a blast. Yeah, it's Isaac Newton. What? But like, hear me out. What if Isaac Newton had ADHD, and that's why he was like, I don't know. Yeah, probably, probably terrible D&D ideas to give your D&D feelings one making them apart.
Just so that
mean,
you guys know, I don't know if we can actually hear Dark on stream
can we not? Let me try.
because I have it on my phone as well, and
Dark talk.
I'm not hearing Dark on stream. I hear you on Discord, but not on stream. No, I'm not hearing Dark on stream.
Oh, it's because he doesn't have his mic on in the Streamlabs.
And, Discord.
He has to press. Remember the thing for the mixer for the desktop?
I'm pretty sure that's why people are confused on who we're talking to, because I can hear me whenever I turn stream, like the stream sound on.
Yeah.
I can hear Daedro, but I can't hear Dark. Yes, I can. Hold on.
Wait, I'm listening out.
I'm listening for it as well.
I don't think I hear it.
I don't either.
On the under next to the mic, the speaker thing. You like got the slash away, right? And you assigned a mic, right?
Oh no, he needs to add the input.
If he didn't add the input, he needs to add one. Yeah.
Yep.
To the Streamlabs, yeah. The mic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Add source.
And then add whatever you're using for audio.
Yeah.
Device. We're using my Fine.
Yep.
Test. Hello.
Yep. Wait. Wait.
Listen, Amy, whatever it is you have planned, I guarantee you Killer Frost wants nothing to do with it. So right, darling, I don't need
Yeah, we can hear him now.
All right. How do I know that this worked?
Yep. You're in there. We can hear you now.
Okay. So then that's done. All right, sorry about that. Just found out nobody else could hear me. It's fun talking to yourself.
That means our boy Renegade never heard, hey, do you have any colors?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Renegade.
And he might not have heard you actually say thanks for the follow, but I know Daedra said it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a
Loud.
little loud.
He's a little loud.
I'm a little loud. Let's turn down the...
Really loud.
All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off my mic all the way, and then I'll start adding.
Adding, like, to the mixer.
How's that? How's that?
Hold on, let's wait for Aaron or Renegade to let us know.
I don't think Renegade's watching anymore.
You could be right.
I could be.
Okay, Aaron said it's better.
Okay.
Perfect.
I pretty much turned the I'm trying to remember the word. I'm sorry.
The gain?
Yeah.
The
I
game.
turned it all the way up.
Dark, I don't hear you on Discord side. I'm not sure about stream side.
How about now?
I can hear you
Ew.
Discord now. Let me check. Let me check stream side.
Hello, hello. Hold up. Looks like the phone's doing something funny again. There it goes.
Uh-oh, it's doing the funky.
And yes, you are back up on stream side too.
All right. Perfect. Let's see. So where we left off at? We left off at the dark green on the bow.
All right. It's actually the zoom or the focus is actually pretty nice right now if you weren't moving at 1,000 rotations per second. You literally moved it faster than the original mini it was spinning.
I didn't mean to.
His hands are faster than a machine.
Right. Also, for reference, everyone, in the bottom right of the stream, that is the original, what it looked like before he started painting at all. And we wanted to do kind of not just a before and after of it, but a before, during, and after, so you could see the progression as it goes. And then I'm sure he'll put it up on the he'll put it up on the spinner once it's done, to where everybody can get a good look at it.
Yeah. Yep.
Also, Aaron said nice mouse.
Thank you.
Dark, we're gonna have to get you to fix your color to where it stays a solid or a same color.
What do you mean?
Because every time that I look at it, it changes colors. Like,
I keep hitting the button on the remote trying to figure out which one's the best one.
oh no, I mean like the Dark Watcher's name in stream, like in chat.
Oh, okay, yeah, so we'll definitely have to figure that out. But that actually, I like that color setup better anyways. From a
What?
different
Oh,
light.
are you talking about like how the name color changes? Yeah, it does that every time you load into a
Yeah,
Twitch
that's what I was
channel.
saying. Like every time, but now mine stays stagnant. That cyan, like mine stays cyan.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
It's because I actually have my color set, and if you don't actually set your color on Twitch, it will change every time.
Gotcha.
Ah,
Alright,
let me see.
Learning new things.
I did. I learned something new. I learn something new every day.
Alright.
Those are some pretty cyan eyes.
They're turquoise.
Turquoise
Remember,
eyes.
we made it.
Aye.
And then we're gonna put, I think, a black slit or a red slit or something like that.
Alright, let's see. I've used the red, but I didn't use a lot of it. Let's go ahead and make the slits red.
Aaron, if you changed your color, you would probably have to refresh for it to actually take effect in the chat, because as of right now, it's still showing the same color that it has been the whole time.
No, I think that's what they mean.
All right, let's see.
Ooh, you.
Oh, okay, you were red. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, mine, I usually either have cyan or magenta. One of the two.
I
Oh,
actually
man.
like that. The red on that looks really nice.
It definitely pops.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
All right.
And it looks like you got your positioning down a little bit better.
Positioning?
Oh, because earlier he was he was above the frame on like trying to showcase.
Oh, yeah.
He was like way high.
Way high.
All right. Let's see.
I will be back in a second.
All right, let's go. You know what? We're going to do a dark blue on here somewhere. I think that'll look nice somewhere. Let's see. Where would we put a dark blue at? Where would we put a dark blue? You know what? Let's do these leaves back here. Let's do these leaves back here in a dark blue. See what happens. Oh, too far.
Oof. My brain shut off for a second.
What is that?
Honestly, this is really quite relaxing.
But yeah, when I'm driving, I actually do this while I'm driving, or not while I'm driving, when I'm at the hotel room.
I was about to say, while driving, that's some skill. Is riding the frog? Yeah, there's a goblin riding a frog. Wait a minute, oh, it's a giant frog.
Yeah.
I was about to say, in my head, I was just like, wait, is it a normal sized frog or a giant frog? Because if it's a normal sized frog, how the hell is the goblin on there?
Have you ever seen the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Yeah, I have, and it's a good
All right.
movie.
Well, now you know the reason why the goblins got small and the reason why the heroes are trying to fight goblins riding frogs.
What is it? The goblin became Ant-Man.
All right. Let's see. Let's do a bright orange in here somewhere. Let's do this. Let's see. What do we got here? All right. You know what? Let's see. You know what? Let's make the harness parts. Let's see what it looks like with the harness
Again,
parts.
hello everyone. We are the Dark Watchers. We are a party of D&D players. Darkish, the one painting tonight, is our DM. I am Dylan, also known as, with my character name, Daedro. We also have our friend Skeg, who I don't know if he's here right now.
Yeah, I just made it back actually.
Yeah, also known as Beardo.
Yep.
And we started a new channel to entertain the internet because we feel like we could do a decent job at it, especially because we want to demonstrate, not demonstrate, what is the right word? Spread the fun that is D&D and just show off what our group is like. Have an entertaining time.
And be an outlet for others.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't think of that word for some reason. That just wasn't in my memory bank. I'm not even kidding.
It happens.
If you guys want to put in color recommendation or not recommendation, but request, Darkish is taking them if he has them available. So just put them in chat, and me and Skeg will repeat them to him. If you're interested in joining our Discord to become part of the community, the Discord should be under the stream.
I do not have it on the stream unless you guys put it there.
I already put it there.
All right.
I did that like last week. Or no, maybe yesterday? I don't remember. And if you'd like to see more of us, we would appreciate a follow and you'll be able to keep up to date. Tomorrow we will be streaming our first streamed session of the Dark Watchers campaign.
Yes, and I see, Aaron, you said that you wanted to know the story so far of our campaign. What we'll try to do is we'll try to put it in and keep up with it in the Discord. So if you do join the Discord, look out for the updates, because what I would like to do is kind of session notes that will be added into into that in case somebody does miss it and would rather read it versus actually going back and watching a VOD or anything like that. So we'll try to keep that, try to keep it updated in the Discord to have kind of a synopsis of what's happened so far.
Speaking of which, when you said VOD, yeah, we will be streaming, but we will also be having the VODs be put on a YouTube channel that we're going to create soon for you guys to watch if you're not available on Friday nights from 8 p.m. to 12 p.m.
Well, I think
Eastern.
I think we said it was going to be about 8:30 that we'll actually go live.
Yeah, that way we can do all the technical stuff.
Yeah, just so if we have any technical difficulties, hopefully they happen within the first half hour, and also to make sure that we have plenty of time for everyone.
Well, the game officially starts at 8:30.
Yeah.
But
we will probably go live
by 8 p.m.
around 8 p.m. and it'll most likely, for the first little while until we get all the kinks, out, it'll probably be just our starting soon stream page. So, like, it'll probably just be that that scene of the starting soon. And then once we are officially ready to go live that night, that is when we'll switch it over to the live scene, where we do use Foundry, so we'll have pretty much an interactive map for the players and for you guys to watch as well.
I like the yellow there, but I do not like the blue there now. All right, what do we want to change the blue to? Let's see. Let's change the blue to a vivid green. Let's do a vivid green.
What?
That's perfectly fine, Aaron. And get here when you can. If you can make it, we would be glad to, have you join us. If you're not able to make it, it's no hard feelings. We know that other people have stuff going on, other times as well. But you might just not catch the first half hour or maybe hour or so. But trust me, we'll still be on, and we'll still be glad to have you whenever you can join in.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm excited for tomorrow.
Oh, so am I.
I'm super excited.
Can we do a little recap? So
Yeah,
he can
that's
kind
not a
of
problem.
idea?
Go for it.
I'm trying to think of like all the stuff that has happened that.
If you want, I can give you Apollo.
Yes,
Is
please.
Apollo here?
Apollo's not here. He's probably eating pizza.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
need
think
Apollo.
I've-
Before I do it, I need Apollo's permission.
Let me add him.
I say, is he still in here?
Turkish has a question for you. What the fuck?
Because we will literally be reading Dragonfang's diary.
Oh yeah, because he keeps note of
Oh,
all
that's
that.
right. That is what that
Yeah,
is.
because he keeps deep notes of everything we
Yeah,
do.
so another thing that we all have an issue with is keeping track of not keeping track of what's happened, but keeping session notes on what's happened.
Yeah.
I haven't forgot anything you guys have done yet.
I haven't forgot either. Maybe like a detail or two, but not like a lot of stuff.
I'm trying to think of how to do certain things. On Discord. Am I a mod on the other Discord?
On the Talking Shadows,
Yes.
as far as I know, you are. I didn't make it. Daedro did.
I made it.
It
I
says
made
I'm
it.
an owner. Yeah, it says I'm an owner, so
You're an administrator, which is the closest thing to an owner you can get.
yeah. I'm trying to find the basically the what's it called? The settings to where only certain people can type in the channel,
Mm-hmm.
but it's readable by everyone.
Oh, you're gonna do that under roles. What a role can change.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's how I made each one of your guys' diary channels.
Oh no, I know that, but that's not necessarily like that locks it completely. But there's a way I used to know how to do it, but there is actually a way that you could take specific channels, and everyone has access to the channel, but not access to type in the channel or read anything in the channel.
No. Well, I don't know that one.
I think I might have to make a separate thing for it. So hold on, let me see.
Yeah, I want Apollo to change my name color.
What, not being red? I think the reason it's red.
I think Aaron's gonna start posting memes and talking shadows.
Oh, that is perfectly fine.
No, I'm not against it. I was just saying that we're gonna see a lot of memes soon.
Alright. Then we need to make a meme channel. That way it doesn't actually
Into general, I got it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That way everybody can enjoy their memes.
Until we can figure the server a lot.
Yeah. Because we'll be adding
Word.
channels as we go along.
Mm-hmm.
No,
So I made the memes chat.
Alright, so you know what? I think we're gonna paint the frog a black color.
This is very. I love this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love this.
You know what? I think the frog looking black with the orange on it would be really good.
Right. Okay. So we're going to put this there. Add that there. And now I should be able to do it, because now I should be able to go in and edit settings for it.
Now, is Aaron a friend, or is he someone he actually knew? Does anybody know the Aaron person in person?
I don't know.
What did you say?
Is the Aaron? Does Aaron know anybody outside of that's in the Dark Watchers?
Yeah, me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I invited him to the stream.
No, that's fine. That's what we were trying to figure out. I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, I know him from the Sunday games.
All right.
The same games I was describing to you had the Shinobi subclass
Uh-huh.
or Shinobi class.
Gotcha.
He's in the same group, yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to get all of that. I don't know if it'll focus on there. All right, that's because I took my light bar off. Let's get that back on there. All right, look inside there. You'll see that there's vines all on the backside of it. I was getting all of those.
Off bless just sent me a message because I said, "What you doing, bro?" And he's like busy bussing in the kitchen.
All right, let's see. All right, who called for pink? Who
My
made the
little,
pink call. All right,
my little one.
your little one. So do we
She's
want to do?
unfortunately she is already in bed.
Oh. All right. So in that case, let's see what we can do here. What would we do? I can give him a pink belly button. All right. Where will we put pink on him? You know what? Since we're making a black frog, we'll put pink stripes on his back.
I was gonna say either that or you can integrate it in with the nook of the arrows.
The
Because I think you already went purple on that, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you can make a purple and pink, so it has some contrast with the pink.
You know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. All right. Let's see what happens. Let's see. We need this one. We need this brush.
Spicy frog.
Spicy frog. All right, where'd the pink go? There's pink. Here we go. All right, let's see how this turns out.
Spicy frog. Yeah, Aaron plays a child in our Sunday game.
Nice.
A tiny ranger child.
How's that? I don't know if anybody can see it.
See what?
The pink and the purple with the fletchings.
Oh yeah, I see it a little bit.
Let's see. This is zooming in further.
Yeah, I see it.
I'm about to say it doesn't look too focused on my side.
I can see it a little bit, yeah. Kind of fits the aesthetic of the Feywild.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's turn that. Oh, of course it focuses better that way. All right. All right. Let's see. We got a goblin on here. He's a green goblin in the Feywild. Let's let's make him a little bit of a dark light green. Let's see what happens when we mix two colors together. Two greens. One light, one dark. And a little bit of white. Wait, this might be the perfect time to add metallic to it. See what happens. Just a drop of metallic flake. Alright. Which one do I want? We want something. Where's the good brush at? Where's a good brush for this? I don't want that one. I think this is the one I want. Yep, that's the one I want. Alright, let's see. What happens when we mix these two together with a little bit of silver. Alright, so that's what we get. That's the color we get. That works for me. Let's see. Nice.
Before this, I was actually trying to catch up with a series, but then I got distracted by Frog.
Frogs are fun like that.
Yeah, the Feywild is Alice in Wonderland on all the drugs.
Yeah. And
That
that
is
is why.
the-
And that is
that is
why
the
all
most
the
accurate
colors
statement that
on
I've
this
seen.
frog is going to work out. I wonder how the black is actually going to
It
turn.
is like surprisingly super true. Looking good so far.
It definitely is.
I'm feeling super tired, but I'm staying awake for this whole thing.
Ouch.
Who's watching True Crime?
They're not watching. Nobody's watching True Crimes. They're watching
True
Flash.
Crime? Yeah, they were watching Flash earlier.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, we are binge watchers. We
I'm
will watch the same thing over and over
not.
again.
I like watching a lot of movies. Just I don't know why I don't binge shows. But I just don't.
All right. It looks like I need to go smaller on the brush. All right. Let's see. Oop, too much water on there. Let's dry that off a little bit. I'm not sure exactly what you guys can see while I'm doing this. So
I've seen it, Aaron. I've seen an adventure in the Feywild with weird monkeys that mimic your speech and have Finger of Death and fingers on their tail. The ground in
sounds
one
like
layer was
Pokemon.
made of lice, and they had to jump into a pile of leaves to get to an autumn layer.
That sounds interesting.
I'm surprised that at the beginning of this new year we didn't hear like the round one COD music, like the.
No, I'm pretty sure that if we did hear anything, it was Mortal Kombat Round 1 Fight.
Punt, 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 punt.
Yeah, you know what? Since they're in the Feywild, their skin is a little bit more natural colored. It doesn't look so bad, so rotten. You know, this goblin race might actually be the race that is very talkative to humans versus very killer.
The Tuglot?
Huh?
It's a Tuglot?
It might be a Tuglot race. It might be where Tuglot was born.
What?
Yeah, Tuglot might have been born in the Feywild. That's why he was so upset, because he thought he was marching to his death. And he was so used to being free. So, for anybody that doesn't know, Tuglot is an NPC that when the party first met him was very suicidal.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah, super suicidal. And not only is he an NPC, but he's
now
actually he's not an NPC. He's more of an EPC. And I say EPC as a new term because everyone takes turns playing as him as of lately. It used to be that just myself, I would play as the character because I was the one who saved him, or suggested that we saved him, and insisted on keeping him alive instead of killing him like the other ones. And now he's actually become a very integral part of our campaign. He's apparently not like the rest of the goblins and needs to be protected.
I took control of him at one point when you couldn't show up.
Yes. So he's one of those player characters that was supposed to be dead. He was supposed to be killed, most likely. And we essentially saved him and had him join us. And he's now kind of just been part of the group.
No, but that would explain why he's not like the normal goblins. He's from the Feywild.
Yeah.
He grew up with other humanoid creatures that talked and actually chose not to fight. Alright, let's see. How bad does that look? That looks like a really blue goblin.
I don't know why, but when I heard you say goblin, I thought Green Goblin.
Well, it was supposed to be green. The color, I don't know. Maybe if I change the light mode. Let's see what that does. This right here is the color I'm using. Now, he just looks really blue. You know what? We're going to keep it, because I like it.
Does anybody remember if Erlin's character had a last name?
Nope.
Erlin's character is still in the campaign because
Not that I see.
Yeah, I have it deactivated.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, he's still there in the campaign.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it. He's definitely does not have a last name.
Oh, I just realized.
What?
Yeah. Good thing we don't play on Thursdays.
Why?
Guess who's playing
Oh,
right now?
Critical Role's going on right now. We're
Yeah,
trying
they
to
are.
compete with Critical Role.
That would be terrible.
Well, we're trying to compete with everyone, but they're like the big hounds. So
yeah, but
we're trying
let's not compete with them at this level right
at
now.
this level. At this level.
Let's get out there a little bit.
Let's get it out there and then we compete. Why do I imagine that goblin saying this? Hi, it's me. I'm not dead, which is an awful surprise considering how many people wrote my obituary the other day in case I did die preemptively. In case I did die, so I didn't suck on that. Oh, so I didn't. So suck on that. Yeah, that's probably like what he would say. I
Did you
find it
try
funny.
to? Did you try to talk like Tuglat?
No, a different goblin character. I can't, dude.
Oh, I was about to say, if you tried to talk like Tuglat, don't forget to mention his sister.
Oh God, why are we?
Oh yeah, my sister.
Why?
I can't. Well, that.
I can't say those words, but
It's a very important part of his lore.
Yes, it definitely is.
that's the reason why he became a barbarian.
Yeah, that is true.
It's a very important part of his lore that he
So
has a sister and he's looking for them.
So
and
our
everybody-
goblin companion assumes that everyone has had relations with his sister.
Don't go further dark. I know what you're about to do.
So yeah, and that actually led to him. Pretty much led to him assisting in the killing of the leader of the clan or the group that he was part of.
I'm not sure what you guys can see. I'm sorry.
We can see your paint palette.
Oy. That's just funny. I looked up at like the recommended channels part, and all of a sudden I see, oh, hey, Critical Role streaming. Oh, yeah, it's Thursday. Oh, yeah, they stream on Thursdays because of the meme. Is it Thursday yet?
Maybe we might have to skip over Thursdays.
Nah.
No. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Like, not everybody watches them. I know my friend Ryan does, so he's probably watching them right now.
It's all good.
They're a good show.
Yeah, the only downside is it's more like Critical Role is porn to D&D.
What?
You have super high expectations.
Oh God.
Beardo's like,
That is.
yeah, so, and then when you go to actually do the real thing, it's kind of sloppy, messed up, and very improvised.
Terrible.
But you can't say I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
Why am I doing that part? Frog's
I don't-
black and pink. If I do that, I'll just end up covering it and then have to repaint it. Oh no, I'm almost out of black. I guess I use a lot of dark colors. I just thought of our followers, our subscribers, prototype nameplates. And I was talking about dark colors.
Oh God. No.
Oh, Aaron's saying the reason why they watch the Unexpectables is a different thing that's streamed every Wednesday because it shows that people can be sloppy DMs, can forget rules, and players accidentally do things they're not supposed to.
Now that's kind of our point too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're all in this together, you know?
Yeah, but you're not a sloppy DM.
You know nothing about me.
I've known you for a few months. We've been playing for a few months, right?
Yeah.
I know you. I've known you for a few months.
I just try to make
Yeah.
sure I got a story set up for you.
That's all you have to do. As long as there's a story, in my opinion, as long as there's a story, no matter what happens, something happens.
Yeah, the only downside is the house that you guys are in isn't really it's story orientated, but it's one of those things like I could literally cut it out and it would do nothing to the story. But it's my way of showing you what can happen.
Right.
And it allows me to bring in a bunch of mimics.
That is true.
Uh, to step. I found out while going on the interwebs, they're making another Lego game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a new Lego Star Wars game. They're just doing all the episodes again, but except it looks way cooler.
Nice.
I'm honestly planning to buy it when it comes out.
I'm sorry, I play more Fallouts and stuff like that. Other than Neverwinter.
Yeah.
Which we do have the Tuesday game for Neverwinter. And D&D games.
Tuesday?
Yeah, that's what I said, wasn't it?
It's Baldur's Gate on Tuesdays on my side, if that's what you're talking about.
Right, but we could, if we needed a break from Baldur's Gate.
Oh, yeah. I get it.
Or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all of us, like a bunch of us all want to get together on at once. We'll stream us playing Neverwinter.
No, I get it now. Yeah, I was kind of confused.
I think I'm quite glad that I chose black for the frog. Look at that.
You know, mimics are scary until you know they're there. Then all you need to do is just walk away from them. What are they going to do? Chase you? They have 5 feet of movement.
Yeah, but
Unless
see,
they use their pseudopods.
most people wouldn't know that though. I would assume like most player characters would not know that they only have 5 feet of movement. So yes, technically you could run from them, but I think me personally, I mean, even if I was walking around with my pistol on my hip, if my refrigerator opened up and tried to eat me, I'm shooting it. Simple as that. I'm not gonna run from it. I'm just gonna blast it. And if I was in the D&D time frame and that area, I would most likely pull whatever weapon I had and start hacking at it, in hopes that it would stop trying to eat me. Or who knows? I might just throw a grenade at it.
Nah. But like, I've died from something that wasn't even a mimic, bro. Like, it was the most stupid thing. No. No, like, if I remember correctly, it was the carpet of smothering.
Oh.
I died from that.
Yeah. I'm an asshole.
No, but the funniest part is that it wasn't even really my fault. I went in, it was the same character that got reincarnated 3 times. I started chopping at it, and one of my allies, because I got wrapped up and started getting smothered, my ally, who was a magical gunslinger, so his gun was basically just magic made out of arcane energy. He spun it around and shot the carpet, which had me inside it, so he was shooting me as well.
Oh, lovely.
So he did it a couple times until I went down.
I don't know why, but I'm having a really Yeah, really big brain fart. I don't remember. Did we meet in actually Dark, you might be able to answer this question more or easier.
Mm-hmm.
Did we skip from the part of meeting in Neverwinter first, or did we meet directly in Phandalin?
No, we
Basically, you guys were hired in Neverwinter.
Okay, so we did all meet in Neverwinter, the original group at least. We did all
Yeah.
meet in Neverwinter, then went to Phandalin,
Yep.
and then did we go back out to the Cragmaw Castle?
No,
Or not the
you guys
castle, not the castle,
literally.
but the hideout.
Yeah, you guys went to the hideout.
Okay, because when we got attacked, that's whenever we found Tuglot
Yep.
and Sanctum. Okay, and then we went straight to the hideout. Okay, I was just making sure.
Yep.
I couldn't remember if that was how we did it or if because for some reason I don't remember us being in Neverwinter in the beginning.
No, you weren't. I started the campaign on the road.
Okay, that's what it was. Gotcha.
Yeah, basically, I followed the
The Meet Me and Phandalin Adventure Hook.
yeah.
So basically, like Rockseeker said to meet him in Phandalin with all the supplies.
Yep.
Okay.
And that was and it was basically it's one of those like I said I was going by the book with it until I learned how you guys played.
Gotcha. I just wanted to make sure that that is the hook that we went with because that's what I was thinking.
Yep, that's the one we went with. Hey guys, I'm not sure if you can see me, so you guys gotta yell at me if you want to update.
Well, I see your knuckles. I don't see the mini.
Aaron says, I have a stupid character idea. What if there was a character that's getting chased by an invincible snail, and if the snail touches you, you die? Or no, if the snail touches him, he dies. That's just a meme.
That sounds
Right.
like a curse waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Like, hey, he's dead now. I quit running. Now you're the ones being chased by the snail.
I think it's a meme based off of the game $1 Million, but
I actually like the black on that. I don't know if it'll show up in the camera right. I like the black. Once I add the pinks on it, then it'll be a lot better. Actually, quite glad I chose black. Now, what are we gonna paint next Thursday?
well, you did the goblin. What else do you have?
If I don't have it, I can make it.
That's true.
I think we should save one of the big big tokens or big models for when we get a few more people in here.
All right.
Right.
That's fine. I
'Cause then it would
can
make
go
it
with that.
worthwhile.
Unless one of my stories require me to paint one.
Yeah,
Or
there you
that,
go.
yeah, that makes sense.
Did somebody shut the water off?
Nope, it sure didn't.
Okay, so everybody seen Rio?
Yes.
Rio, like the old cartoon.
No,
with the blue bird.
Yes.
Yes.
All right,
So-
you guys can't tell me that's not even. I know it's not the same colors, but that's what it's reminding me of. It's the frog from Rio 2.
Oh, the one that was obsessed with the white bird.
Yeah, because the white
Yeah,
bird's
yeah,
a poet.
yeah, and an actor
Yeah.
or a previous actor.
That's funny.
What?
The fact that you have that as that you pulled that reference.
Well, I was in the middle of painting one of the areas, and it was just like, what was it? I was like, where's the tongue at when you need it? Like, it'd be a pink tongue. I was like,
Right.
pink and black frog. And then I was like, this frog would be very dramatic. And then I was like, oh yeah, the frog from Rio.
Favorite class and subclass? That is actually a really good question. Me
Are we
particularly.
talking to, yeah, I was about to say, are we talking?
Yeah, talking to chat.
Yeah.
Personally, for me, I prefer clerics. Until lately, I've been playing. Well, my character's a cleric / sorcerer. But for the most part, spellcasters. I typically play more clerics than anything else. But I'd say cleric is definitely my favorite class, and then for that, I'd probably say for the subclass, I'd probably say it would be like the what's it called? Yeah, clerics are broken in good ways and bad. They definitely have some they definitely have some stuff that they can benefit from. Like for instance, I don't like that clerics only have one attack unless you take I think it's War Priest.
Yeah.
Or trying to think of what it is now. Oh, the War Domain. That's what it is. So I mean, if you don't go with the War Domain, then you're pretty much stuck with only being able to attack once per turn, minus your bonus action, of course. Versus with the War Domain, you at least get like the War Cleric, where you can take a second attack without penalty as a bonus action. Other than that, I mean, the fact that if you take, I'll say if you take, War Priest, or if you go with the War Domain, then you also automatically gain proficiency with heavy armor. So, I mean, that's also relatively broken. Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely.
But
Spiritual
there's a
weapon.
downside to that. Clerics
Yeah,
may be
that's true.
broken, but they tend to fall a lot in my games.
I've noticed that. Yeah, and what he's referencing to with that is the fact that my character has been at 0 hit points, or let's just put it this way: my character's made more death saving throws than any other character in this campaign so far. Just because I like now, if I was playing a typical cleric, I wouldn't be front line. I would be a little back further. But since I am playing as a War Domain cleric, I tend to play frontline cleric instead. That's probably why I get hit more, is because I find the biggest dude in the room and run up to him and just like, what you gonna do?
Smack.
Yep, and then I get smacked, and then it's like, oh, that was half of your hit points, because the only time that the DM rolls critical hits is whenever it's against the cleric.
And I roll my dice out in the open, so they don't actually. So they.
Oh, I know you do. I know you do.
All right. You know what? That's actually looking really nice. I like that.
What's my favorite class and subclass? It's an odd question for me because I like all the classes equally. But if I had to pick a favorite, I think it would be the wizard. Just because it's just, in my opinion, very fun to play a very smart guy who has a knack for the arcane and can just fuck someone's whole day up just because he knows those incantations. And they might not, in my opinion, I don't think a lot of classes are as versatile, or not versatile, but as creatively like open as the warlock. because I really like warlocks for their customization. But wizards definitely have a special place in my heart. And subclass, that's a hard one because I don't. Subclasses are just a thing to add to the roleplay, in my opinion. They're not like a thing to be gauged. Like if it's the story and if it's the background and all that stuff and it helps me out, then I'm gonna pick it. But it's not like a necessity to pick the best one. But a favorite one is it's a hard one to pick. I think it would be. Huh. Another hard one. I can't think of one at the moment. My favorite subclass. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yes. They do
Oh, yeah.
have more. They do have more spells, but they go
Yeah,
down
clerics.
like a glass
Clerics
plate.
definitely have they definitely have more spells than anyone else, and it also depends on how you play it, because they yes have access to all other spells, but um, look at it like this: if you're in a situation where you can't take a long rest, then you have the spells that you wouldn't be able to get your spells back until you take that long rest. Where I think it's like sorcerers can use what is it? Eventually, they
Like
can
a
use.
short rest.
Well, I'm saying eventually they can use. It's like a key point, but I know that's for monks. But
Oh, meta magic.
no, I'm trying to think of what the actual term is for it. There's, basically they can turn, like they can turn their, they can turn those points
Sorcery
into,
points.
yeah, they can turn their sorcery points into spell slots to be able to have another spell if if needed. Where of course, and then if they take a short rest, then they regain all of their sorcery points, but they don't lose any of the sorcery or they don't lose any of the spell slots that they already changed to spell slots. So I mean, essentially, they can max out all of their spell slot or all their spell usages, and then convert all of their sorcery points into spell slots and have more, and then take a short rest and get all of those sorcery points back.
Max, get down. Tristan, let go of the cat.
So I mean, it's kind of one of those things where it's like it's. Is it only long rest? I thought it was short rest that they got their sorcery points back as well.
I think it's a warlock that gets his spells back.
It might.
On a short rest, yeah, it's a
Is it?
warlock. It's a warlock.
Yeah, but they don't get that many spells, so
No, not spell slots at least.
yeah.
But eventually they get. It's not really the spells that really matter for them. It's more the invocations.
Right.
Which I need to think of what's the next invocation I pick once we get to the point to the next level where I can pick invocations.
Well, you guys will be jumping 2 levels.
Yeah.
Yep.
They have to have the 20th level ability to gain 4 sorcery points on a short rest.
Ooh. Well, technically, if you were to keep on your track, that will be coverable.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we are playing till level 40.
Yep. Unless we die.
Yep, unless you die.
Unless you die.
Yep. Yes, 40. So basically, what it'll end up being is it'll come down to you'll have essentially 2 20 level characters of this. It'll be the same character, but they have the features of 2 different
Classes.
2 different classes. So it's basically like if you were to multi-class and multi-class to level 40, basically. It is something that that Darkish said that he was going to do with this group, and I think he does it with most of his groups if they make it that long.
Yep.
But it's basically that instead of saying, "Oh, once you hit 20, you're done," and you never be able, like if you multi-classed at any point, then you never get the full potential of that class. Because of course, if you take even if you take one level in in something else, the most you can get in your main class is 19. So instead, he said, "Hey, you guys can go with two classes, essentially two classes, and max both of them out by the time that we're completely done."
Mm-hmm.
Which eventually means that we will be, taking on, hordes of Tarrasques.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that mean at that point we would be able to at least like
One shot
somewhat-
Krampus.
somewhat handle a Tarrasque for a short while.
Right.
I mean, you saw how a level 20 did you. Just being four level 20s.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We had 4 level 20s and we struggled with a slightly altered Tarrasque.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's also because Tarrasque are CR 30.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So if you had 4 level 40s,
What do you mean 4? Not if we get some more people coming in. We already got 5 right now.
okay, 5 to 6.
And we're gonna get one more.
But
We are.
yeah, 5 to
Oh,
6
Emma.
level
That's right.
40s.
That's right. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
5 to 6 level 40s. That would like you wouldn't have the same length of abilities at 440. You know what I mean? But you'd have the health hit points.
What do you mean you
And-
wouldn't have the abilities?
Because the highest amount of abilities you get is at the 20th level abilities for each class.
Yes.
So whatever you-
Yeah, but you got to think about it. You would have the ability score of,
no,
like the ability
no.
score
I'm not
for-
saying against that. I'm saying
Oh, okay.
because then I'm following with, but you would get those ability score improvements and you get all those hit points. The hit points are what we need. If you were
Or
to play
instead
it
of
for
all
that.
those, what you call it? Instead of having all of those ability score improvements, you could have all the feats.
Yeah.
You could just take all the feats.
Mm-hmm.
All the feats. We have the feats.
I don't know why that was as funny as it was. I might be getting tired.
I think you're getting tired. That was not funny.
It was funny. I liked it.
I mean,
We
I
have
wasn't
the
the only one
meats,
that
come
laughed
on
at it
now.
either.
I don't know I can't read that word.
What? Oh, with 40th level, you'll be able to make Saitama accurately.
I don't know what that reference is, so you gotta.
It's a anime of a guy named Saitama who literally one punches everything.
Oh,
Are you talking about
Even-
One Punch Man?
Yeah, that's his name,
Well, you could have
Saitama.
just said that. Hey, he's referencing the One Punch Man.
I thought you would, if you knew what One Punch Man was, you would know his name.
I've never watched it, but I know what One Punch Man is.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
Because I do read Sojin Jump. I just don't read the names.
All right, now I get it. But yeah, One Punch Man.
No, because I do level my monsters.
Level 60 Tarrasque.
No, I mean it might be depending on how much you guys can do.
It might be. Oy.
Yeah, I definitely think a GoPro is gonna help with this next time.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know,
hold
for
on,
three
hold on.
shot.
Why a GoPro? Why not just buy the camera?
Because I move it so close to my face.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that'd be cheaper than a GoPro.
That that one, but can it mount to my head or anything like that?
I mean, look, there are modifications for everything. If you wanted to get a rubber band and put it on the backside of it and strap that to your head, it would work.
Yeah, I just want to
You
make sure
can-
that you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Is there
Yeah, but then your head,
stripes?
but then your head be bobbing around and everything. We still wouldn't be able to see it. I mean, I think you'd be better off with something that's going to be stationary that just has a better what's the word I'm looking for? A direct connection to your computer instead of having to use
Yeah, then it would be faster.
instead of having to use other things to get it there.
All right.
Aaron said, for a 3-shot, which I haven't completed, I've made a 17th level Battle Master Fighter and a 3rd level Bear Totem Barbarian. You imagine the power if both classes were 20th level?
Right.
Well, that's the whole
Oh
point.
my
You get to actually,
God.
my group get to actually.
But at the same time, like, think about it like this. Yes, you could have both of them at 20th level, and they would be super powerful, but so would the things that you're fighting. Like, they would also be as equally powerful. At no point in the story is our DM going to allow us to be, super overpowered in comparison to what we're fighting.
Right. Unless it's
Yeah.
for shits and giggles.
Right.
All right. Let's see. All right, so we're missing something there. That's what I'm doing there. That's what's going on. You know what? Let's give him a silver shield right on the offhand where he pulls his arrows. Just a small blocker. Let's do that. Just a little bit of silver. Right here on the side of his arm. Just like a gauntlet. Or a bracer. Let's do that.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, I understand that, but at the same time, like, that's whenever, like, even my character currently, currently if I have my shield in my hand with my with my armor on, I currently have 20 armor class, and I still get hit and go down more than anyone else. So you could definitely have that, but whenever the enemies that you're fighting have magic items that have been made to ruin your day, a lot of things don't stop them. But yes, I do understand also with the bear totem and everything else. It's you can rage and be completely immune to pretty much everything, and not take any damage.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting kind of tired.
Well, painting's relaxing.
What?
Painting is relaxing.
That is true.
And I think we're almost done with this one too. I'm just adding some small details in. All right. Let's take a look, see what happens. Where is my thing? There it is.
Let's just say because of the weird way I rolled for stats, I got a natural 31 with magic items for AC, and I can roll a D10 on top of that.
Now, let's change. Type it.
I'm not understanding that.
Me neither.
I got a natural 31 with magic items for AC. I can roll a D10 on top of that.
I think it's because he's talking about the combination of the Battle Master and the Bear Totem. Because with the Battle Master, you can have you can up your defense for a second. I think if I remember correctly.
Well, no, he's saying roll for stats. That's why I'm confused on that.
What did you get for your base stats?
Yeah. And how did you roll stats? That's what I'm wondering. Because if it was a different way, I mean, due to the DM, allowing different ways of rolling, then then that's understandable. Because typically I'm thinking, the highest you can get on any roll, or any rolled, is an 18, and that's if you rolled 3 6s and any other d6, and then of course you drop the lowest one. Which even then, I think with at first level. Oh, okay. I see. So he gave you an extra d6 for your stats. Okay. So instead of 4d4 drop lowest, he did 5d4 or 5d6 to drop the lowest.
Wow.
Yeah. So instead of the 4d6, his DM said
No
that they
wonder
could do.
you can't be hit.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. No. See, I could not. I mean, each DM does their own thing. I will not knock him, but that is scary. That would be scary hard to combat.
See, one that I've seen was one of them that I've seen was I want to say it was like just pretty much roll I think like roll 8 d20s and choose 6 of them to go into your stats.
Now, see, I could do that. I could.
Because then you could end up with anything between 1 and 20 on that stat block. And the reason that it's roll 8 of them and drop, or essentially you would drop the lowest 2, is so you have a different representation of that, of what your stats could be. Which that would be really bad if somebody rolled like crap on all 8 of them.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, good job, you rolled an NPC.
Yep. All right, there she is, my friends.
Oh my!
Oh, okay.
That looks amazing.
Okay, I see. That makes more sense then, because of it being that it came from a different edition altogether. Like I mean, I used to play 3.5, and I know 3.4. Yeah, third edition.
2D, or 2D.
Yeah, third edition is way different than 5th edition, but it has a lot of similarities as well.
All right, there you go. That is beautiful for a collaboration painting.
Yeah.
Hey, what was it? In the server, the Talking Shadows, I'm making a dark arts chat for you to take, like, if you want to take pictures to put in there for other people to see that.
I'll probably throw the before and after pictures on.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Did you take a picture of that one before, or
I have.
He has video. He could just
Well,
send.
I know you have the video, so you could always pause the video and screenshot it if need be.
No.
Or just
I
send a
have
video
others.
of both.
I have more of I have like 4 of these miniatures.
Oh, okay, that works.
I always print off in 4s because one of them tends to like lose an ear, or it sticks to the bed and it breaks.
Or the filament lines, like from each slice.
It may not cohere
It might not have adhered properly, or it could look super super liney, where maybe someone accidentally bumped the table that the 3D printer was on, so it shifted a little bit.
Yep, exactly. So I always print 4.
That makes sense.
Yep.
All right. Well, I made a new chat for you.
All right.
For you to put your dark arts.
And I am currently trying to work on the story so far.
That was 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Not bad at
I
all.
don't. Yeah, on those bigger ones, 5 hours is not going to be hard to hit.
No, it won't.
All right, that was quite fun, especially getting random colors from the audience.
Right?
So yeah, I do know that I'm definitely going to need somebody on here with chat with me
Yeah.
because I won't I don't literally the only time I looked up from my miniature was when somebody followed because
Which is
that was from the
perfectly
noise
fine.
that I made.
All right.
Yeah,
And again, I'll
which
say
is
it again.
perfectly
Thank you to everyone that did follow. Thank you to anyone who watched, even if you're coming in at the end. We appreciate you stopping by, and we'll be doing this more often.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. That was actually quite fun.
And it gives you an incentive to get the things painted already.
Yes, I do have to get a bunch painted. Yeah. So
And of course, everybody gets to watch everybody gets to witness the art, and the craft of, painting and getting it from what it was before to what it is now.
the thing is, it
Definitely.
doesn't have to look perfect. You can have wrong spots in there.
Right. And it's just natural
It's gonna
flaws.
give it, yeah, it's gonna give it its own character. It's gonna
Right.
give it your own mark.
I can't get over how good this looks.
Right? That's what I'm saying. And I mean, it's you. I mean, you literally did that in 2.5 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yep, with a
Froggy
bunch of random
Stomite.
colors that I didn't know
Right.
about until I started.
Right.
Froggy's the Mighty.
You know what? That's fine. That's what we will call it. Froggy's the Mighty.
Somebody needs to type that.
Yep.
I remember that.
Froggy's the Mighty. Is Froggy spelled proper?
I think that it
Or
was.
did he want to say that to be pronounced a different way?
Yeah, I think to be pronounced a different way.
I don't know.
Like spelled a different way, but pronounced the same. Froggies. Froggies the Mighty.
You know,
I,
what would
think
be a
that, I like that name. I do
you know
like
what
that
would be
name.
cool though, Dark? You know what would be cool?
What's that?
If eventually we get to the point to where, after having enough followers, that we could run a giveaway for the one that you did on stream. If that's something that you would be interested in.
If we get enough followers, I say we have to have.
I'm saying like it would be a while. Like, of course, once we hit, after hitting affiliate,
I'd say we'd need at least 5 subscribers to pay for the resins and stuff that I use to make these.
Right. I can agree with that.
Because yeah, that's the only thing I'm worried about. Because I mean, you guys pay me $20 a session.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, yeah, I'm completely understanding of that, and obviously it wouldn't have to be every week that you give one away.
No.
But occasionally we could do one, where, hey, if you're doing a live painting, you could say, hey, at the end of this session, we're gonna do a giveaway. And then whoever wins the giveaway, send us their contact information. And
yeah, we'd have to find a way to do the giveaway.
yeah, well, I know I can figure that out. I'm sure.
It might be one of those things we roll a
With our
D20.
collective, with our
roll a
collective
D100 or
ADHD. Well, no, there's actually a Twitch extension that does it's a bot, I believe, that actually does the giveaway for you.
Right.
And everyone that enters enters the giveaway, which it'll usually be that they type the whatever entry word that we set for the giveaway. They type that in, and that enters them into the giveaway from Twitch.
In that case, all we have to do is, if we set that up, it's literally going to be what we name the miniature.
Yeah. And that works.
Aaron, are you trying to pronounce Froggies a different way? Because I know it's spelt a little different, so I didn't know if it's supposed to be said a different way or if it sounds the same.
Or if it was supposed to be IES instead of EIS.
Yeah. I guess I don't get the answer.
Oh, he said no, but I'm not sure which no that is too, because those two questions asked.
Yeah.
Careful, careful.
No, we're asking you.
Anna, stop. Just hand it here.
We're trying to figure out how to pronounce the name so we say it properly.
Listen, get my canning stuff into the cupboard and my cans nicely stacked on the floor.
Did that
All right.
wrong. Well, then put it the way that he typed it.
Yep,
And
we're
then
gonna put it
it'll
the way
be-
he typed it, and
And then it'll be Frog Eyes.
yep.
Break my stuff and I'm gonna stink about it.
I mean, if you think about it, it looks more like Frog S. Because the I makes the E. Frog S the Mighty. All right, let's see. How do we pin this? How do we copy this?
Don't.
Tristan, don't.
All right, hold up. In that case, I know what to do.
No. No. One box at a time, young man. Stop messing with the lids.
Ay, ay. That was really good. It looks super good. What are you gonna name the goblin on top? Hey, Dark.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the goblin needs a name too.
Yeah, the goblin needs a name too. Froggius.
Those can go inside.
Okay, so Froggius or Froggius the Mighty, and what's the goblin's name?
Tuglot's it.
What? No, it's not Tuglot's sister or Tuglot's brother or anyone related to Tuglot. Boblin. I like it.
Boblin. Boblin the goblin.
Froggius the Mighty and Boblin.
Boblin the Goblin.
Yep.
Ugh. Boblin the goblin, Froggius the mighty. You guys can take care of the rest, right? I'm gonna probably go to bed now. I'm feeling very tired.
That's. I mean, you should be good.
Yeah, have a nice night's dream. Thank you for viewing the stream for any viewers still out there. And have a nice night, Dark. Have a nice night, Skeg.
You too.
You too.
There we go.
Nice.
All right. And I'll get an after picture to post up on Dark Arts.
Nice.
All right. Giant frogs cleaning out giant insects since 1991. All right. Yay! All right. So we move to this one.
So typically, whenever we do the live streams,